Hey guys, G here, and welcome back to the corner for more Tears of the Kingdom. So if you guys are wondering as to why the audio does not sync up to what you guys are looking at, it's because this video will be a summary video of what has happened in the previous video that I could not upload because there's no audio. Yeah, you guys heard that, right? Apparently, my mic was cut off in like the start of recording, so there's not much you can hear from me, but you guys can hear the audio for the games. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's just get right into it. So yeah, if you guys can recall from what happened in the past or the past episodes, we have finished the regional phenomena, and now we are back at the lookout landing to talk to the people about our findings and everything that we have done. So first off, we have Joshua. I'm not really quite sure what these quests she's giving us are for because I kind of forgot, it's been a while since I've recorded this. But yeah, based on what we're reading from this, these might be based on the Yiga clan, so we might see King, damn, even I forgot the name of the Yiga clan, superior guy or what, whatever you call him, the king, the Yiga king. I forgot his name. But yeah, that's not really much of the mainline quest though. I don't think that's connected to the regional phenomena. So yeah, we got to talk to Puro, with all the things that we have experienced in this regional phenomena quest, by going to the 4 different cities, towns, or whatever you want to call it. Just to recall, we did go to Rito Village first, with the flying ghost ship and everything. I don't remember much, to be honest. And we also have the Marbled Rock Rose, which was pretty memorable because, I thought it kind of resembled or it kind of portrayed Zelda as like a drug dealer of some sorts. Not exactly, but somewhat. Somewhat feels like it. And yeah, we also had the sludge that was coming out from Zora's domain. And yeah, lastly, where we just left off, which was the Gibdos harassing Gerudo town and its people. Yeah, with all that, suddenly Blood Moon just appeared, which usually happens at night now. Or maybe it was a time lapse or whatever. But never mind that. We get to see that Zelda is on top of the castle. So that means we kind of need to go get her. As usual, we see Zelda, we follow her. To be honest, this part of the episode, or this whole entire part of the episode was actually really tedious. I kind of hated it because it was so hard to navigate the levels. Even after building the hoverboard, it was still really hard for me to navigate them. I'll try to skip this part. But yeah, to show you guys that I really struggled with this part, I think this clip could summarize it really well. It ain't a video of mine if there's no dumb stuff happening. So yeah, we get to see Zelda, she disappears and freaking enemies appear, which kind of happens a lot in this part. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what might be happening within Link's mind. Seeing Zelda, a really close friend, maybe even a lover, at this point, just just lure you to enemies that disappear, which is might be heartbreaking for me if I was Link. Because he's probably like, Zelda, why are you trying to kill me? Why are you trying to lure me here? And I don't know. Yeah, I think Zelda knows that Link can freaking kill these guys. So, pretty heartbreaking, not gonna lie. I mentioned that it is really hard to navigate Hyrule Castle, even though I've been here like multiple times in Breath of the Wild. Still pretty hard, not gonna lie, but yeah, thanks to the shrines, it actually was easier. Because if I fall off the castle trying to find the specific level where they want me to go, I'll just return back to the shrine. Probably like another hoverboard, which is a lifesaver, not gonna lie. Yeah, I might not show it, but I'm really frustrated already on this. Yeah, I just did this shrine where you had to put like metal platforms and we just ascend. And yeah, I kind of remember doing this pretty sick move, which probably wouldn't work, but you know, the gods are within my side. So yeah, I guess that's why it did. But yeah, pretty weird puzzles. I'm not even sure if I'm doing it correctly, but hey, it did work, so I guess it's okay. I think it's good. Yeah, that was pretty scuffed, but yeah, done. So yeah, we get to see Zelda in a lot more other places. I mean, like a lot. I think we've seen her like 5 times, and it all ended up with me being in a room filled of enemies that are, you know, decently strong, but yeah, nothing Link can handle. Some are even like, I don't know, too claustrophobic for me. But hey, we did manage to finish those parts, and eventually it led us to the main room, which is apparently named Sanctum. Uh, and yeah, we get to see this cutscene. I'm just gonna show it here. I'll
At
probably talk
last.
over.
I,
Okay, so I don't want to
Link,
spoil it, but
there is something
you know, I
here I
can't
want to
help it.
show you.
Zelda is being controlled by Ganon. And, you know, looking at Zelda in this state makes me feel like Ganon really does feels free in
What
a
do you
moment's
think?
body, which is kind of hilarious.
Hyrule,
It actually was kind of freaky, this part. You know,
after
not
all,
freaky.
this
I mean,
place.
gave me
Will be
goosebumps,
the
I'd
last
say,
thing you ever
because
see.
Zelda really felt scary, or was really scary in this part. Yeah. Haha, big reveal. Ganon is controlling her. Who could have seen that coming? Apparently not me. Well, I had an idea, but you know, I wasn't really fully sold on that idea. Oh yeah, she calls her a puppet, which is, it kind of does remind me of that one time in Twilight Princess. I think it is like a direct callback to when, you know, Zelda, Twilight Princess Zelda was used by Ganondorf as well as a puppet. I don't know, I just find that cool. So yeah, we get to fight Phantom Ganon. I actually fought him before. You guys can see in the previous episode, which has a pretty different thumbnail, so I don't think you guys would think that was the previous episode. But yeah, to be honest, I don't remember if it was easy to me, but it looks like I didn't struggle that much. Ganon definitely lowered my hearts up to like 2, as you guys can see here. But hey, we got to survive, even though we couldn't regain our health back due to these gloom things. To be honest, this could have been easier. Not gonna lie. Could have been way easier if I forced myself to use my bow. But I kind of really wanted to test the boomerang out. You know, I have been using that in Breath of the Wild, but I haven't used it in Tears of the Kingdom with like an attachment. I don't know why I have this habit of trying to make it harder for myself. But hey, we're done. Oh yeah, and they appear out of nowhere. That's pretty freaking crazy, man. I mean, we did fight with them in spirit form, but seeing them actually being there, well, gave me goosebumps. Yeah, the second goosebump. Oh yeah, they have no idea that it's Ganon. Oh, not gonna lie, I don't feel scared in this part. Even though, you know, character design really is scary. I still feel like I still feel less scared. This was really cool though. I haven't played Skyward Sword, but I have been seeing a lot of, you know, a lot of clips with Demise, or like the first reincarnation of... Wait, it's not really a reincarnation. It's like the origin of Ganondorf. But yeah, that guy looks like him. Or this. I'm not sure what happens, to be honest. I'm not sure if we're gonna get a demise fight here. Or we're just gonna fight... Oh my god. Looking back at it, he really looks cool. Not gonna freaking lie. Hmm. Okay, what? Oh. Oh yeah, at first I really thought that it was happening in the present. But apparently that was like a flashback that everyone saw. Which is, I don't know, crazy. Yeah, he turns into ash and gets cremated. Gets cremated as we speak to him, or as he spoke to us.
Was that the Demon King we were warned about?
Oh yeah, oh
It
wait.
all really
Oh yeah, it
happened?
might be called the Demon King
This is
instead of
dire.
Demise. I'm not
The
sure.
Demon King, the man who nearly
I haven't
destroyed
played
the
Skyward
world,
Sword.
Ganondorf. With his return, everyone's in danger.
Oh, this isn't good. If that really was him, oh, we're in real trouble.
Hold on. He must not be at his full strength. Otherwise,
Mm-hmm.
why flee instead of finishing us off? We should return
is
to
true.
Lookout Landing and decide what to do next. Link, you should come too.
Okay, so yeah, seeing this was my first time actually going through the memories tab in the adventure log. I'm not sure if it's the first time we actually get to unlock it. But boy, there were so many that I thought, or I still am currently thinking that we are so far from the finish or the end of the game. So yeah, I'm not sure. I really just thought that we were almost done. Apparently, based on that, we're not. We are not. Look at that, man. That. Well, well, either way, it's fine fine with me. I just really expected that we're almost done, so it was kind of a letdown that we get to see all these memories, or maybe it's like a bonus thing. I'm not quite sure, but yeah. Either way, I'd still play the game. You know, I'd still be happy to play the game. Oh, and yeah, one thing I really again that was stupid was replace everything or all my weapons with gloom weapons, which apparently it damages you as gloom corruption does, which I didn't read at first, you know, so I really thought I did something there. Sadly, I kind of screwed myself up. But hey, I really haven't tried them or used them in like real combat, so maybe I don't know, maybe we'll change your mind in the future. Okay, so there we actually went back to Cora with the four guys. Wait, so four guys? Yeah, the four guys. Only one girl. I mean, but yeah, we talked with Cora, with the crew, with new champions, I guess. But now I think they are called the sages. Let's see. I don't know. Let's read the thing. I see. To summarize, there's no mistaking that what you all saw at the castle was the Demon King from the legend of the imprisoning war. So yeah, they don't know it's Ganon.
Yes.
I think that's the first time they got introduced to him as Ganon. Yeah, and the reason she appeared at Hyrule Castle was so the Demon King could lure Link into a trap. I knew something seemed weird. I mean, about Princess Zelda not doing anything to help with these troubles everywhere in Hyrule. Yeah, but it's all connected. The upheaval, the problems our homeland have been facing, fake princess. Yeah, makes sense, you know. Makes sense that Zelda has been causing chaos. And yeah, it's all happening because the Demon King came back. So then that means Princess Zelda isn't actually here. Instead, she's in the distant past and not in the present. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot about this part. You know, time travel can be complicated sometimes. And this does feel like a bit complicated. But hey, we'll figure it out. Oh yeah, so Zelda is in the past right now with like the previous descendants and stuff of these guys. So yeah. Those remind me of Ocarina of Time though, like the sages or whatever. I mean, a lot of the Zelda games do have like the sages, so yeah, I don't know why Ocarina of Time reminds me most of the crew here.
Oh,
So yeah, we don't. In fact, he's Banyu's and super strong. Yeah, he does look pretty strong in that one cutscene. It appears the princess was making preparations in anticipation of the Demon King's revival in this era. There must be some hint we still haven't figured out here in our time. Right, you are. We cannot afford to stand still at a time such as this. It is imperative that we act. But without any leads. Oh, wait. You said the 6 sages were with King Rororo when he fought against the Demon King during the imprisoning war, right? Oh yeah. I really thought the 6 sage was like Link, but that couldn't be, right? Because he's like the hero separate from the sages. And yeah. Oh, I think they'll show the previous 6 sage. Oh yeah, Zelda's like the sage's time. So there's like 5 already. We have 5. So there's one more that's missing. I think they're gonna show it because they all remember. Oh yeah. Here we go. Okay. Goron guy. Zoro guy. Gerudo. Zelda. Oh, yeah. And one of those guys. Which is not really... Yeah. Are they like called the zone? I don't know. But they do kind of feel like a new addition to like the Zelda races, because we do know that these guys, Gerudo, Zora, Rito, have all been seen in like previous games. I guess this is like a new one. Hopefully we can see like the Zonai in future Zelda games as well. That would be cool, I guess. So yeah, I'm getting tired of reading this. Oh yeah, what? We have a plan, split it up. E4, go back to your homelands and gather information about... Oh, okay. Wait, does this mean we're going back? Dang, I don't remember as much because I recorded this for like last 2 weeks. Yeah. The last... No. I recorded this 2 weeks ago. Okay, that's what I meant to say. 5th stage, so apparently. There we have it. So yeah, basically that's what happened in the previous episode. I kind of yapped a lot in that final cutscene, but I kind of want to remember it as well as I'm, recording voiceover for this. So, I'll just put it in there. Yeah, you guys have the autonomy to skip the episode to like specific parts. So, I'll just keep that in. So yeah, basically that's what happened in my last playthrough. A little bit shorter than usual. So there wasn't much. I did just went to Hyrule Castle and fought Phantom Ganon. If you guys want to check out the previous episode, I did. I actually did a video on Hatino Village where I went to Hatino Village and, experienced what has happened there. I actually had fun doing that. So I kind of wanted to like recycle the video, even though it had like corrupted voice recording. And coincidentally, I also wanted to learn about DaVinci Resolve, the current video editing software I'm using. So I kind of experimented with like the format, unlike this one that had a lot more editing. And the goal I had for that was to keep it short and make it more digestible for you guys to watch and maybe more fun. I'm not sure. But yeah, I do think that I kind of failed on that part. But hey, that's a first, there's a first for everything. So I hope you guys will check it out. But it's okay if you guys don't. I don't think there's anything in that video that is related to the story as much. Because, I know YouTube rewards the channels who have consistent content, and having a video that's not currently aligned with our current conventional format, just me talking over playthrough, simple as that. And with the video, as mentioned, it's not like that. I think YouTube does not push it out more. I'm not sure. But yeah, hopefully for the future we get to have more consistent uploads, like maybe like 2 videos a week, 2 to 3 videos a week, because I am kind of feeling no, I was gonna say playful, what? Feeling playful, but yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah, I kind of want to finish the game now, not gonna lie. I've been itching, but I was a bit busy with school. But since I don't have classes anymore, I only have my internship left, I think everything's good. And so yeah, I can mostly put my focus on this playthrough now, aside from my internship. Yeah, I don't expect you guys to still be listening or still be watching at this part of the video, but if you guys are, I just want to thank you and see you guys in the next video. Bye.